Okay, so I didn't actually think Season 3 was probably going to be worth it. I mean, let's be realistic here. There's been a lot of crazy stuff kind of happening with Call of Duty over the last few months. Warzone is just not hitting for a lot of people. A lot of people don't really like multiplayer right now. It's just been kind of all over the place. Season 3 actually looks like it might be insane. There are going to be a lot of people out there that say, you know, X thing should have been in there from launch. And let's be completely honest, I literally absolutely agree with you. But that's not the case. That won't be the case probably with any of these modern Call of Duties, because they're going to cut corners, pick and choose what they want to put in the games, except probably for Treyarch. Last Treyarch Call of Duty, they literally just didn't have enough time to get everything in there because they were helping the other Call of Duties not be terrible. All right, so Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Season 3. Let's just kind of take a look at everything. For Warzone, we got Plunder, Ranked, Massive Resurgence. This is something I've been looking forward to, and a lot of other creators have also been looking forward to. To me, it's like Warzone's just been missing those extra modes, like the resurgences and stuff. You can't use the excuse they weren't on launch of the original Warzone. We're not talking about the original Warzone anymore. We're not talking about that one. We're talking about the sequel that is supposed to build off of the successes of the previous game and the content that was in the previous game, okay? It's cool that it's coming. I'm looking forward to that. DMZ is getting new missions, a workbench, active duty slots, barters, and new backpacks. I'm interested actually in what this looks like. If you guys would like to see DMZ content, please let me know. There's some changes coming to BRs too. We're getting redeployed drones, which I already thought they're in Ashika, right? We're getting those. We're getting the temper plate carriers, which is actually really cool. That was one of the coolest things from the original Warzone. I mean, and once it was added, you didn't have to play it as much. I can see this becoming a mainstay perk. We're getting the UAV towers that we had in Rebirth Island, which is really cool. We're getting a new Gulag map, which is supposed to be, I think, Black Site actually over here from the gunfight maps. We're getting deployable buy stations, and we're getting perk packages, which I heard you can actually buy these from buy stations, which is really cool. So if you don't have your loadout, but you want to get at least like a loadout gun, and it's just an assortment of perks to kind of get you going, that's cool. I'm okay with it. That's awesome. We're getting something called the Premier Black Sail Pass upgrade, which is like a $30 pass. It includes the battle pass, I believe, some extra tier skips, and a bunch of other little cosmetic items and stuff for 30 bucks. I probably won't be getting it. I don't have the money for that kind of just fun little stuff like that. And we're also getting a whole new set of like character skins for Ghost and looks like Farah, Gaz, and Soap. Yeah. So we're getting a bunch of cool stuff for these guys, which is going to be really, really awesome. And then, oh, bait, we're getting the intervention, not the FJX Imperium, whatever. It's the intervention. That's going to be fun. I hope it's not slow. When they make these changes to Warzone, I hope you can one-shot headshot with sniper rifles again. It's proven that literally almost 98% of the player base want it. Bring it back. Well, it looks to be a new assault rifle, the Cronin Squall, and a new pistol, which is, I don't know about you guys, but I think that's a Tech 9. I'm pretty certain that's a Tech 9. Then we're getting new operators and Alejandra and Valeria. This new pistol's coming later in the season, by the way, which is, it's cool that we're getting these two. Valeria, everybody's gonna be rocking this. Y'all gotta stop being so thirsty, man. I really can't blame you. We got new events, trophy hunt, camo challenge events, some new bundles. I don't really care about that. World Series of Warzone is interesting because they just announced how this is going to work. So World Series of Warzone is going to be based off of the ranked like rule set and requirements, which is nice. So there's probably going to be a lot of banned guns and a lot of crazy things you can't use. Probably there are going to be no vehicles like the heavy copter, which is coming later in the season, or some of the other like heavy ground vehicles and stuff. That's going to be really cool though. And then from what I'm understanding correctly is that the final like event of the year for World Series of Warzone is going to be in person on LAN, which is really cool. It's going to be like our Fortnite World Cup, I guess you could say, so to speak. I don't know what it's going to be like, but I'm looking forward to that. And hopefully it's close to where I live, I would love to go to that. World Series of Warzone is going to be interesting. I mean, the last one was really, really fun watching Optic Scump out of nowhere just winning the solos. That was such an incredible time, man. So Modern Warfare 2, the part that I really, really care about, the multiplayer maps. We're getting Palayo's Lighthouse 6v6 Black Gold, which is a nighttime map. I don't really like night vision maps. I don't think they're bad. They just hurt my eyes. I would rather have another daytime map, but what can you do? Then we're getting Alboran Hatchery, which is later in the season. We're getting two battle maps. One is Afghan. This map is literally Afghan. And then Rohan Oil Fields. So this is Rohan, which looks like it's going to be pretty cool. I mean, I haven't played a ground war map in a minute. Maybe I should make a video on it, you know, just for fun. Doesn't have to be really edited either. It could just be like a fun Battlefield-esque kind of video, you know, nothing crazy. And then this one is literally just Afghan. I wish we could actually get this as a multiplayer map. That would be a pretty good idea, I would say. Pretty cash of money if we're being honest. But no, seriously, consider putting this in the 6v6 category or something. And this map's dark. I mean, is this gonna be a tiny map? It looks kind of small. I mean, I haven't seen really much of it. Like you don't know what's past this house, but it looks like it might be a little tiny. And again, the Black Gold one, like I said, I'm just not big into night vision maps. They just mess with my eyes a little bit. We are getting more gunfight maps. This one is Alley. This one is Black Site. This is Shipment. And this is Exhibit. Cool. We're getting gunfight and we're getting new maps with them as well. In total, we're getting what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then that other map later in the season 8. We're getting 8 new multiplayer maps. I'll take it. We're getting Cranked, Ground War Infected, a new call mission, Defender, Hafid Port, and in season we're getting a new raid, episode 3. If you guys would like to see more raid content on this channel, please let me know. I've never tried the raids, but I'm sure I can get 2 other people to do them with. Probably be a lot of fun. Okay, so here's another look at Valeria. Good Lord Almighty, with the tattoos and stuff. This is really, really cool. There's a boy Alejandro, one of the coolest characters they've ever added in modern Call of Duty. Such a bro, really nice guy. And here's more information on the Black Cell thing. It's basically just like a battle pass upgrade, pretty much. You get a bunch of cool things to go with your $30 purchase. Hey, if you want to spend it, I won't stop you. New prestige icons, not that it matters, really. One of the coolest things too that just got announced is the fact that Activision for the Call of Duty League is not moving to YouTube, but they are now streaming on both YouTube Gaming and Twitch, which is insane. Call of Duty just broke its like viewership record with the last major tournament, so I'm so excited that we're not moving off of the platform that's giving us a lot of success right now. We're adding on to YouTube, which is going to bring more viewership in and allow people to kind of replay some of the streams and stuff too, which is really, really cool. And also, I was right. This is where the Gulag is going to be head over here in Black Site. Season 2 rank kicks off on the 12th, which is next week. Here are all the icons and rewards. They actually look really, really cool. The new gun skin looks sick. I actually didn't get the one for the Vaznev. I've just been too busy to play ranked really, but I want to hop back into it this season once everybody's like levels and stuff reset and I'm actually able to play with friends. I look forward to that. Okay, so you got more information. So the perk packages, but like I said, you could buy them. Lower rarity perk packages are available at buy stations. Okay, so the lower rarity meaning you probably won't get any of those like super absurd, powerful kind of perks, I'm gonna assume. You've got deployable buy stations. I wonder, are they changing UAVs so they're not just like limited to 1 per station? I don't like that. It just messes with teams that are returning or trying to make a comeback after getting their team back together, or, you know, coming out of the gulag and stuff. At the most, allow it at least either 1 per player or at least 1 per team, not 1 per station. That just seems unfair, in my opinion. We got a gulag entry kit. One last literal small item with a massive potential impact is the gulag entry kit. Those who find one and perish beyond their initial gulag visit can re-enter the fight via the gulag. It means those who know they can clutch up that 1v1 have another chance. That's cool. I think we had those like redeploy tokens in Rebirth or at some point or another Caldera, if I'm not mistaken. They were at it. They were kind of new. I mean, if you recruit a friend to play this game, you get all these cool rewards. So that's pretty much everything with season 3 Reloaded. And again, shout out to Charlie Intel. He makes all of this content really possible for a lot of creators out there. I'm looking forward to this season. There's a lot of stuff to do. You're going to be seeing a lot of it on this channel. Let me know what you think about the new season 3. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to have good Call of Duty content again.